Hello and welcome, everybody. It is a Wednesday and it's going to be a great show today. What do we have planned for you? Well, we've got two league games coming up this week, so we've got to be excited. We've got Benoni Lakes coming up tomorrow. Yes, tomorrow, nice and early. And then we got Ebotse Links on Sunday for the return of Sunday League 2. It's going to be great fun, and I'm looking forward to my match play game, and I'm sure the other guys are also looking forward to their match play game. That's not the only thing that's on the show. Tonight, we're also going to be having a bit of a quiz to test your knowledge on how well you know your golf around South Africa and internationally, so on and so on. And it's the Players' Championship this week, and I've seen some guys have given their predictions of their top 4 for golf champs, so I'll be having a look at some of them so that we can put them in and break it down and see why we are choosing these people. As always, I'm not alone. Here we go. Let's say hello to the boys. Hello, boys.
Middag manne.
We got Frikkie.
Hello,
It's not
Carl.
Barent at the bottom. It's Donnie. And we've got Hansie. Hansie, thank you for joining us as well. Gentlemen, how's your week been?
Ja, week was lekker. A bit rustiger than last week, but yeah, all good.
Fantastic. Donnie, how you been?
Yeah, I've been good. I've been busy as well, so always busy at Concepts. So yeah, we're just ticking over. Hansi was there also yesterday, so you saw doing all loads of stuff. So yeah.
And Hansie, give us a breakdown. Is Hansie
A
stuck?
quick stop in there by Donnie just to shorten the 4 iron quickly. So yeah.
Great. And then, anything extra?
No, nothing at the moment.
Meza, how was your week? I mean, I can bet it's a lot better than the last month, eh?
My week's been very quiet, which is nice. I've pretty much got the whole week off. Got some golf tomorrow, got to play. So I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to seeing the boys Thursday and on Sunday. And I haven't swung a golf club in anger in 3 weeks. So I'm pretty much using Benoni Lakes tomorrow as the warm-up practice round. So luckily there's no match play things happening there, because I've got a very important match play game on Sunday, which I mentioned to you. Myself and Nico are taking on Barry Fenter and Gustav Skumbi. And it's kind of at my home track if I pitch up, and depending on how Benoni Lakes goes. So I'm really looking forward to that because I want to smash them at the end.
Well, good luck, eh?
As I mentioned, right, I mentioned that there is that golf champs that guys were giving their predictions in. And I thought it was interesting to have a look at some of these predictions of, well, not predictions. It's you choose your 4 players to see how many points they make, and it's depending on how many under they go over and who makes the cut and so on. And then I thought, let's break it down and then see what's going to happen. And the 5th major, they call it. I don't see any live players. I see they're not invited, Donnie, are they?
No, the PJ Tour is still a little bit fussy with that. So yeah, I don't even think old Cam Smith as a past winner will make an invite there.
No, I didn't see his name anyway. Let's not forget the guys in the chat line, because they're going to be contributing a lot today. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. We've got Graham de Villiers says, sup. We've got Hansie, away. How's it? There, over there.
Away.
Shandon, all the way from Durban, I think he still is. Good evening, Ducks. Showtime. So he's sitting in his room with nothing to do. If anybody wants to partner Shandon in the team match play, he's looking for a partner. Unfortunately, his partner has had to forfeit his position. So jump on if you want to join with Shandon. Ricky Pereira, Charlie Rothman, Barry Fenter, smash who you. And Martin says none. So thanks for the guys who have joined us and made the efforts. Let's get back to the golf champs, and please feel free to give me your comments on the side. This is page 1, and this is who I went for. I went for Patrick Cantley, Will Zalatoris, Shane Lowry, and Max Homer. Right? Don't ask me why I went for these players. I just think they're kind of in a run. Shane Lowry was coming right at the last tournament, or 2 weeks ago. He was playing well. Patrick Cantley is normally there. I think Zalatoris is made for the big moments, and so is. What I'm actually trying to do is get guys not so much to win it, but all to make the cut. So I've gone on that reasoning. I just want them all to make the cut. That's mine. Hansie, there's yours. You talk us through yours.
Yeah, well, Maz, obviously I wanted to pick the guys that I thought obviously has got a chance to win. But you need to get to 100 ranking points. And for that, my reasoning behind choosing Seamus Power. So yeah, that's the only reason why.
I see they're ranked 107. Goodness gracious. I didn't even get into the field.
Yeah, I'm not really sure myself.
Okay. And your thought. Let's talk about Rory for a second and Victor Hovland, because many people chose Rory and Victor Hovland, and I kind of stayed away from them because if Rory or Victor Hovland do not make the cut or play badly, you're all out, and then I'm on top.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So give
Yeah,
us.
no, I think Scotty's got one of the best chances to win actually because he's in form.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, no, they're supposed to make the cut with Hovland and Rory. So yeah.
You assume so. Donnie,
Yeah,
give
one
your
thinks
opinion.
they should.
What's it, Maz?
Give us opinion on Rory and Hovland.
Yeah, I think Hovland is a good pick. It's like I also think he performs well in the sort of big tournaments. Rory. I'm not a big Rory fan. I'll admit it, but I think there's just a few like comments that he's made the last few weeks. Obviously in the press, and I think that's just sort of like making a little bit of a boo-ha over him. So I don't think his game is just 100% there. So I think that might play a factor. But I think Hovland is a good pick.
I just want to segue quickly. Has anybody started watching Full Swing Season 2?
No.
Yeah, I'm busy with episode 2, so.
Nice. So, episode 1, Rory features quite a bit because it's the whole live versus thing. And then towards the end of it, episode 1, where now Monaghan says, no, they're joining, you really see Rory like, oh, really? Because he really explains, like, he feels like he's the scapegoat. You're trying to pull everything together, and it's not really his problem, and it's making him play worse, and so on. So I actually feel for him in that sense that he's been put in this position.
Yeah.
What do you think, Hansi? What did you take out of that first episode?
Yeah, no, definitely. You could see that whole rivalry with Liv and the PGA when they were playing the Masters. And then also towards the end of that, I can't even remember if it was that or this season. And like you said, that as soon as that bombshell dropped, most of the guys, it came as a big surprise to all the PGA Tour players. So
Exactly.
nobody saw that coming.
The two tonight. The rest of it. Let's move on to the other guys who put their predictions. Fricky, that was your pick. Take us through your picks.
Yeah, Mazo, there's always two picks in any type of game that I will take. It would be a Tiger Woods and a Jordan Spieth. So if they are playing, that would be always my two picks. Doesn't matter if they're in form or not. So, so Jordan Spieth is probably the only really one that I feel that might not make the cut. Billy Horschel, I think he plays okay at the players, and he's got a lot to prove. Victor Hovland, I mean, he's steady Eddie at that point, so I don't see him having any problems. And then obviously Scotty Scheffler, I mean, the amount of games that he has finished in the top 5, even top 10, that this last, let's say, year or so. I mean, that guy is probably it's probably sad or not right to say that he's the next Tiger, for instance. But I mean, that guy really can play golf. So not picking him, I think that would be very foolish.
If he was the next Tiger, he would have won 10. He would have won 20 tournaments by now.
Look, he's going there. He's not going to be exactly winning all the tournaments, but I mean, if you look at the way that he's playing, where he's finishing, how he gets to the end, that guy's always there. So like I said, you'll be foolish if you're not picking him.
I don't know if Werner Lebowski is watching, but he's gone for Victor as well, Billy Horschel and Rory McIlroy. I do not know who Ludwig Aberg. Well, I've heard his name, but this guy doesn't even have a prenkie, if you know what I'm saying. I don't know how that happens. He's ranked 11th. So either Werner knows something that we don't know, or that is kind of random. So well done, Werner, for your picks. Let's
Mazza,
go.
wasn't Aberg one of the guys that made one of the, I wanted to say either, yes, I want to say Ryder Cup or President's Cup or something like that, and he played pretty well. Yes,
Yes,
that name is very familiar at this point.
I don't know. Maybe you know, Donnie.
I think it's like he was on there, but also I think from what I can remember, he had good finishes also towards the end of last year, on the DP World Tour. So
okay,
yeah,
I've got 2 more pages to go. Seppi has chosen Tommy Fleetwood, Keegan Bradley, Jason Day, and Shane Lowry. How's that for a mixture of selections? Then Graham, if you're watching, you can also give us some insight into Christian Besaidenote, the one South African, and Tom Kim, not too sure. Also no Plenky, Victor, and Hideki. Hideki, you never write Hideki off, I can tell you that much. Let's go to the last one I had was Gerard de Bruto. He went for Gary Woodland, Christian Besaidenote as well, Rory McIlroy, and Max Homer. So it'll be interesting to see how it is. If you guys haven't played Golf Champs with us before, what we normally do after each round, we tell it up. Whoever did the worst goes onto the list for a fine. So keep up, Sheriff. And whoever does the best gets to give out a fine. So it'll be interesting how it all goes, because they've got, it's that par 3 17th that everybody goes boss about. Yes.
Looking forward to that. Yeah, I think it's going to be a pretty awesome players. Obviously, not with all the top players in the world, but yeah, I'm looking forward to this one. I think we're going to stay up for this.
Cool. I did get some comments.
Yeah,
Go for
just
it.
as a matter of interest, the last South African to win the Players was in 2010 when Tim Clark won. So.
Oh, wow. Sure. Tim Clark, remember that name? When he had like one good year and he was winning everything and then gone.
Yeah, 30 years, like they say, could have won more. He just was 10, 15 meters longer.
Yeah, small guy, very small in stature. Used to walk around like this, Hansi, you said PJ can partner Shannon Schaefer. Now, we're looking for a partner that's going to be regular. We don't want to super sub. We want, like, he's the partner. And then Brian also says I can fill in for team matches if needed. Brian normally fills in as super subs if we need. So between the two of you, good luck and fight it out. One of you can actually be his partner. But thanks for watching also to Rudolph. We'll see you tomorrow. Gary, Gerard, Tian, nice to see you. Kieran, my partner for tomorrow. Kieran, do you want to take a cart? Because I think we're going to melt. So I'm happy to take a cart if you want to. And he says, Aberg played Ryder Cup. Well done. There's your answer. And then Sudesh says, Aberg is in a top 10 order world. Oh, we are poor. If we didn't even know that. Okay. Thanks for showing us up, everybody. Right. Benoni Lakes. That is tomorrow. How we always start is we see how we stand. And how we stand is that Grant Nell is now leading this series, tied with Lukey on 38 points, being the lowest. Nico Ritz is one back on 37. Then John Dre's tied with him. And Vota Bossenko's tied with him. And then Jamie, Hansi, there you are, Mikhail, Jason, and Rudy. So it's all to play for. It's still early days. But, if Grant has another top 5 finish and shoots over 30 points, then he's going to start pulling out a lead. Now, having a look at Benoni Lakes, there's not much info. So when I go on their website or any website, if I Google course record, no answer. So there's a lot of info that is now missing. And that is also kind of poor on their part because, if I'm somebody who wants to learn about Benoni Lakes, you don't really see anything. It just says, email us here for golf days. Yeah, okay, fine, thanks. But that's not what I'm looking for. So let's have a look at, as you can see, when I put the info in here, course ranking, no ranking. Gauteng ranking, no ranking. Course record, unknown. But we know how long it is because they have a scorecard. It's 6,545 meters, and there's your slope, 130. For those of you who are all numbers. The last year's winner, which was on a Sunday league, was Edwin Scholz on minus 743 points. Now you might think, damn, but don't forget that the year before that, Sorrel won on minus 10, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah,
so
correct.
It is a scoring course if you get it all together. The average last year was a 14 handicap, points 30, 93 gross. So it's going to be interesting to see how it goes on the Thursday. Why it's on the Thursday? Because we all remember when we played last year, it was a bit of a mess when it came to the Sunday afternoon fields and their members and the slowness and Oaks wanting to clop other Oaks. And yeah, so we're on a Thursday, so we'll probably be alone. What do you think, boys? I'm going to go around the thing. I know you're not playing Flicky, but you're welcome to give your 2 cents on Benoni Lakes. We're going to start with Donnie because Donnie knows it backwards. Donnie, give us a breakdown of Benoni Lakes for the guys watching.
I wish I can say I know it backwards, but I think the last time I played there was towards last year. But what makes the course easy, it's not like a long course, and it's not. You've got your couple of holes that's got like sort of tree lines, park line, tree line there, but it's still easy to get out of. So I think that's why the scores the last couple of years has been so low because you actually hit yourself very much into always an easy and escape. So, from what I remember, the course, the greens are sort of well bunkered. It's like I would say missing the greens on the right spot where there's no bunkers can make life very easier. I haven't played in a bit. I don't know what the condition of the bunkers are, so that's going to be, I think, a guess when we get there tomorrow. But normally fairly good condition course as well. Greens normally also pretty good. So yeah, I think it's going to be a decent day.
I think, like you said, if you stare at the trees, you're winning because it is quite tree lined. And obviously, like the side of the course that's on the other side of the road, I think that is normally better because the side close to the water, I think, struggles a bit more. But it's going to be interesting. Hansi, what's your take? Give us a score prediction.
Matt, well, I'm playing Jamie tomorrow in a match play game, so I'm looking forward to that. Unfortunately, like you said, that part, the front nine on the other side of the road, is the one that I struggle with the most. Especially like the hole number 3, that first par 5. For some other reason, I just keep on hitting into the trees, and then I keep making mistakes. And for me, the easiest hole actually on the course, if I go through all my stats, actually is the stroke 1 16th hole. So, or 17th, sorry. So yeah, I'm looking forward to the match play game tomorrow.
It's good. Have you played one? You played one? This is your first one?
Yeah, no, this is going to be my first one, and then I play Kevin on Sunday.
Oh, nice. You're going to whack
So
him
then my 2 match play days is done.
Awesome. Gerard says, Benoni Lakes, majority of the greens are protected by left and right side bunkers. Yes.
Yeah,
that is
correct.
I don't know what the bunkers will look like, but we assume they're going to be average. We'll see when we get there. And we hope that, well, looking at the scores for the Thursday League, it hasn't been very high. So maybe the trend continues. Let's have a look at the pins, everybody. What I've done this time around is I've made them all par 3s, so there's no closest than 2. So the par 3 5th is going to be the golf raid. Then the par 3 9th is going to be Concepts voucher. And the par 3 16th is going to, which is probably the hardest out of the bunch, is going to be the Strixon closest to the pin. Nico agrees with me, and he says 16th hole is Lacquer 1 at Benoni. You play around over the water, and you really got to get it right. That's before the stroke 1.
Yeah,
if I'm not mistaken.
I actually think there's the 9th hole is a lot harder than the 16th.
Because of
16th is
length?
about over the water. I mean, it's about let's say a 7, 8 odd iron, where the 9th is like a 5 iron. Yeah, so I mean, and then you still have the water on the left. So yeah, to me, I would say the 9th is more difficult than the 16th. I don't know, Auntie, Donnie.
Yeah, no, definitely is because like 5 iron almost in there, so it's a longer iron, and I think the more common bailout areas on the right, and if you're there on the right, you're chipping towards the water. So
Yeah,
I think this very high there is like, especially chipping is not.
Yeah, and then the best way to play the 9th would be maybe even just to play it short, and then from there just chip it on one putt pass if you're lucky.
Yeah. Hansi, what happened to your yellow hair? I just noticed now. It's all gone.
Yeah, and I had to change it a bit, so I was growing the beard now for the Jock of the Bushveld coming up, so yeah.
Why? Is it going to be cold?
No, it was just a new look that I was trying, so yeah.
Okay, he's going for the biker Viking look, I think.
yeah.
Okay, well, you wanted a picture tomorrow. Whether you want it like that or with a cap on, we'll see. I think if you have it like that, the Oaks are going to think you a breaker in some way.
But he is a breaker.
Yeah.
He comes from a Woestrand, eh?
Comes from a Woestrand. He is a breaker, but a very gentle breaker. He might break you slowly. Let's have a look at the first tee, everybody. This is the guys who are playing. And as you mentioned, Hansi is playing Jamie there at 7:54. It's nice to start at 7:30 now. I've tried to move the times back because 7 o'clock gets a bit early. Donnie, you're playing with Edward Kotzer, which is coming or you've sold clubs to, you said, and you wanted to see how the clubs were going. And then Dieter Ebotse is having a fitting with you afterwards. So you were working and playing at the same time.
That's it. It doesn't stop. Yeah. So Eddie is, he bought clubs. He hasn't seen it. He hasn't received it yet. But Victor wants to come through tomorrow afternoon straight after the round, and then we're going to look at his club. So, yeah.
Nice. Let me just say, if anybody wants to play with Donnie for these reasons, and you give me enough heads up, then we can gladly put you together and we can sort you out. Let's look at let's just go back to check the other times. Neville, Tennis de Beer, Peter Small, and Jandre in Detroit are off first. Then there's a team game, which is Rudy Pretorius, Michael van Riel, Jason Ivers, and Eddie Ivers. And then, if we go to the 10th tee, Nico Ritz, Kevin O, Simon May, and Byron Knutzer go off at 7:30. Myself, Amukalani, Kieran, and Guy Hodgson, which I haven't played with, so I'm specifically playing with him. So I can say hi. I just see him walking past. How's it, man? And he's gone. And he doesn't stay afterwards. So I'll get to know you. I see that your Saga's a 6 and your DHG's an 18. Hold on. Leon Westhuizen, 18,
There's
20.
a couple there.
Yeah, Grant now. Wouter, off that handicap, he's not coming down. I think he's going to win very soon. Ian is up to a 15. What happened to the 12, Ricky?
Look, his 12 is on Sunday too, so he's capped at a 15 on Thursday. So all good. Yeah, that's how it is.
Maybe he wins. Nikhil, William Burris is Clint Burris' father, so he's coming in. He joined us late today, so he hasn't got a handicap yet. But at least he's a member somewhere, so that he won't be playing off scratch. And then Glenn Monberg, he's also going to be joining us, I hope. Okay, so that is Benoni. So we've got lots to look forward to tomorrow. As I say, I look forward to catching up with everybody. Let's go to Ebotse now, which is on Sunday. Quick turnaround. So, Ebotse, this is what the standings look like. As we know, Dana won at Glen Vista, so he's gone up, and he's on 45 points. As his lowest, 81, tied with Ian, who's 1 point back with Kunrad on 44, Carl Davido, Wimpy Force on 42, and then Mr. Stiles, 41, George, 41. So a lot to play for these guys. It's been a low-scoring league, so the guy keeps going is going to have top... How do we say it? He's going to have make inroads if somebody else goes and shoots another 42 points. Let me give you some information on Ebotse, because there's plenty of information on Ebotse. Where did it go? It went here. Ranks 42nd in South Africa. Gauteng ranked 28th. Course record 61, which 3 different players have done. I know Jaden Shaper is one of them. He is from Ebotse. White, as you can see, is considerably shorter than Benoni Lakes, about 200 odd meters. But the slope is higher. Yeah. Last winner, me. Thursday, even par, 36 points. 3 of us finished on 36 points, if you didn't know, and I was lucky enough to take it on the countback because 3 of us choked terribly. I just choked less. You remember that, Donnie?
Yeah, I did.
The average handicap there was 14. Average points 29.15, and the gross 93. So it's always about the same for each course when you put it all together. About 29 to 30 points and gross around 93. So that's what we look forward to playing. I'm sure the course is going to be in fantastic condition. It always is. And it's before we do the Open, which is going to be the Winter Challenge. So for the guys playing Sunday 2, we'll get the best of Ebotse conditions before winter starts. And then we head off to the Open to redo it all again. So don't forget that these 2 rounds are the final rounds for the Masters taking place at Copperleaf. So once these are done and everything is in from a rankings point of view, I'm going to be harassing people to see if we are playing. Okay? Cool. Let us, I'm sure everybody's played Ebotse, so we don't have to dive too much into breaking it down, because we know that it's a lengthy course. You need to stay on the fairway and etc. So we'll have a good time. I just want to jump into some of the people here. Let's go back. A lot of Oaks have said so. Nikos is not going to be able to make Ebotse. Waiting for bookings for Parkview. While we're on that, bookings for April will hopefully open tomorrow or Friday. We just had to finalize a few things. But as always, once the message goes out saying bookings are open, jump on it. So, Nico, you can book for Parkview then. Can't recall the hole, but the one with the 2 ant hills on either side and the drop after is a Bluxem. Are you referring to Ebotse? Ant hills on either side.
Yeah, it's a par 5.
That's the 7th, the par 5.
I think the 7th, yeah.
We call it the Tita, not really the ant hills. I'm not wrong. I'm not wrong.
So you
Okay.
lay up on the before the tita then? Is that what
Yeah.
you say?
Yeah. Donnie, you don't take driver on that all.
No. It's like I
He did
normally.
once and he went over, net Donnie.
What's that?
Jy het tot een keer en dan sy oor gewees, né?
Yeah, it all depends where the tee box is as well. But yeah, normally I'd go for the 3-shot at top. So,
Rudolph says the greens are really fast. Have you played there lately? I'm actually looking forward to fast greens and nice greens.
Yeah, we played there on Sunday,
Okay.
but we only could get to hole 13, and then we got called off for rain and lightning for the second time. So
yeah, there was quite a storm that came through on Sunday. Okay, what else can we tell you? We can tell you what the pins are going to be. There's 4 of them.
Let me do the pins, Mazzo.
Do it.
So we've got the par 3 8, Strixon towel, par 4 9th, which has got the Golf Concepts voucher. We've got the par 3 11th Golf for 8 Hydro Sport drinks, and then par 3 15th, thanks to Monkey Shoulder.
There we go. The par 3 15th is the stroke 18. That's normally, which is funny, it's like the easiest par 3, but guys take it too easy on that hole, I would say, and they actually end up scoring worse, Donnie, don't you think?
yeah. I just quickly need to think. Yeah, that's the one that we tee off at the house, if I remember correctly.
That's right.
no, where the cat is always there waiting
Yes,
for
the
us.
cat. We'll just call him
Yeah,
the Duckhook cat.
It's a short one. It's 140 odd meters.
I think even less.
Yeah, it's like less, and you're 100% correct. It's like there's almost a shot in there, and then they've got that bunker just sort of front right and around the green. They just want to catch you. So yeah, I'm with you there. It is you take.
Well, I hope that I can finish the 11th this year, because that one, hey man, I always somehow just tug it a bit left and it goes into the water. Now I want to try and see if this works, Fricky. You'll be very happy. Let's just see if this works. Wow, it's moving. Look at that, boys. It's actually moving. This is the hole 11th, par 3. And you'll know that this is a tough hole, especially if the wind is blowing. And depending on where the pin is. But I always find this little kinky on the left and I go in the water. But then I managed to make the 4. What do you think of this hole, boys?
Yeah, Maz, it's a great hole. I must be honest that that and the next couple is tough, but yeah, it's still one of the favorite par 3s at this point.
We must actually do our own claw thing, right?
Yeah.
We do 11, 12, 13. 11, 12, 13. And we see who makes the best there, because 11 obviously is that tough par 3. And then 12 is the hardest par 5 in the world.
Yeah.
Right? And then there's that very tricky par 4.
Yeah. Basil, do you recall the one year that I think it was when Lucky won? Yes, definitely when Lucky won the major. When we finished on the par 3, to me that was one of the most memorable finishes. I know that obviously the 18th over the water, that's great, but having a couple of guys there on the par 3 when Lucky won, that was it's a nice finishing hole for me personally.
And I was thinking, why did we finish on that hole? That's because they had closed it because of that.
Yeah, the 11th was the one that got shortened. Yeah.
Yeah. So I remember that. That was actually quite cool. We all sat there between the mountains and celebrated as he finished. I'm still going to show you the other holes. The par 3 8th, which is also close to the pin. This is a nice little hole. Also not too far. Whoever wants to comment on this?
Yeah, well, I think it's played about 145 meters. So yeah, and I've managed to put it within a meter. So yeah, it was a quite nice little hole on Sunday.
Yeah, I like this hole. If anybody wants to hear my story on making a 12 on that hole, I'm glad it touched. But I'm not going to tell you.
There's like bunker left.
Say again?
It was bunker left.
Bunker left. It was bunker left, but I didn't start in the bunker left. I'm not even going to go into it. It's too. I still have nightmares about that. The 15th, which is that easy one we were talking about with the Duckhook cat. There's no trouble besides this bunker on the right, and people like to make mistakes here. I don't know what it is. And then obviously,
that bunker there on the left is always in trouble if you hit it a little bit short.
Has anybody ever been in that pot bunker? I've never been in there.
Yeah, that's me.
Okay. And then
I hit the
9
big
is
holes, eh?
a tough hole as well. This is a very tough hole because all of a sudden you overthink this and you think just find the fairway, and then you don't really commit to the shot, and then you hit in the water, or you slice it, or you fade it, and it goes in this place you can't go into. So this one catches quite a lot of people, would you say?
It's so strategically designed, because obviously you've got that section on the right, which is like an environmental area that is automatically a penalty drop, and you almost want to steer away of that, but then you've got bunkers all on the way on the left hand side. So it's like from a driving perspective, it's such a good but challenging hole, and you know always said is like a guy that pulls out driver there, he's got balls on the day, because uh, listen, I don't do a drive on. I give it the respect that it deserves.
Yeah. Barry is also starting his I don't even know what the word is. Number 8 has your name on it. You can show us again on Sunday. It had my name on it that time, and maybe another time after that. But who knows?
Not Sunday.
I'm not saying. Let's just Barry. Barry, I'll send you a message after Benoni Lakes, and it will either be like, huh, or huh. So we'll see how that goes. But it should be fun.
Maz,
Yeah.
only thing I remember of that 8 hole was last year when we played the major there, your first shot that went into that horrible lie there at the back edge
Yes.
of that left hand.
And I didn't get out the first time, right? Or the second time. I can't remember. It was so fluffy. I didn't have a stance. I couldn't stand because it's right up against the thing, and the thing is so deep. Yeah, I just would have hit it straight. It would be better.
Never seen something. So yeah, it was horrible.
And then Rudolph says here, while we had it, it definitely has Hansi's name on it for hole number 1, for a hole in 1. Is he saying you like that hole that much, Hansi?
Yeah, no, it was close. So we thought it gonna go in, but yeah, no, it was just a tap in birdie afterwards. So
let's make it happen. We haven't had a hole in 1 in quite a while, boys. So it would be nice to have one come back onto the honors board. I can't remember who got the last one. Anybody got the last one? Anybody can remember?
I think it was Ronnie, eh? For some reason, I think it was Ronnie at the one major at Serengeti.
You're right. On the 9th?
no, but was it? No, but
I think it was
the
the
last one was what's it name at Dylan Gate. Mitchell.
I think so. Yeah, correct.
Okay, our quiz has started early, and Hansi's got 1 point already.
Damn it. Yeah, well done, Auntie.
There we go. Okay, we've
Yeah,
done.
I'm sorry for me. The hole that definitely's got my number. For some other reason, I can't hit a fade on that one. Is hole number 17. I aim for the fade and I just keep on hitting it straight into the dam on the left. So.
Oh, I see. Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah, you got to commit. Okay, while we're at it, let's go through what's our favorite and our worst hole. We can do that quickly. I'll go last because I've got to think about it. Flicky, go first.
Favorite hole, I would say 11, par 3. I don't do too badly there. And then worst hole, probably 13th.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I'm not going to elaborate on 13th.
Donnie?
Yeah, I must say it's like I agree with Fricky. My favorite hole is hole 11. It's everything of that hole is just so appealing and it's like good. But yeah, my hole that I despise on that golf course is actually the very next hole, the 12th.
The par 5. Yeah, I'm with you on that one. With you, Johnny. Hansi?
Yeah, no, like I said, the hole that I just struggle with at this moment in time is hole 17. It's not that I don't like the hole, but for me, it's a toss-up between 11 and 3 is one that I enjoy the most.
Okay. I'm actually struggling to say which one I like the most. I do hate the 12th because it's one of those, like, you aim left so that you can compensate for this fade, and then you proceed to hit it left. And then it's up in the mountains and the ground. So then it cocks it up. Especially when you're playing middle, and then you think, oh, God, here we go. Probably there's a lot of holes that I've had good memories of, but I think it's a mixture of Anyway, we'll leave it at that. Martin says, best hole is 18 because you've got an albatross there. Yes, correct. Worst hole is 13. that little one, because you're probably trying bombing it and then you don't get it right. And Gary says favorite hole is 11. Okay, so obviously you play that hole well, Mr. Gary. And it's a pity that you're not playing with us on Sunday, if I read correctly. Okay, if there's anybody else, I'll throw you in there. Gerard Snyman, favorite hole is 8, which is the par 3, and hate the asshole. What's his name? I don't know what that
Hate
means.
the asshole. I don't know. I don't know. Monies, what say you know of
Is
here?
that the 7th? Is it a different name for Tito?
I don't know. The asshole. I don't know.
Elaborate, Mr. Gerard. Okay, before we run out of time, I promised you a quiz. So everybody's involved here, and the guys on the chat line can also answer. But I've got 10 questions. So we're going to go, and fastest buzzer first type of thing will go. And then the second, the third, and we'll see who lands up with the most points. Barry, so number 19 is my favorite. Okay, Barry. Quiz, here we go. Are you ready for question 1?
Yeah.
We like to do this. First, and I'll also look at the chat line. So obviously that is delayed by maybe 5 seconds. So if they get it before you, then it's even poor on your gentleman's part. Okay?
Okay, fine.
Here we go. Fastest finger first. Say your name. Here we go. What course is this?
Nada.
Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. Come on, people.
It looks like Houghton.
Correct. 1 point.
Oh.
Johnny Geldenes. Okay, you got to keep your score. I won't be able to do it, but 1 for you. But as you can see, this is probably the only one where the clubhouse is smack bang in the middle of it, right? And then you got the driving range right next to it. So then you can kind of see the back 9 is going this on the right hand side and the front 9 on the left hand side. Okay, I did crop out the what you see. What might have confused you is I tilted it so you didn't see the hotel on the bottom left. Okay, Ricky, you can have a point as well for Houghton. So Ricky and Donnie, because of the delay, you've got 1 point each. Right. Question 2. Here's the question. How many playoffs has there been at the Masters? A.
Frikkie,
Okay. B, 15. C, 9. D, 12.
Frikkie, I'm saying 12.
Hansie, C9.
Donnie,
Yeah, I'm gonna go.
what are you going for?
I'm gonna go C, also 9.
Okay. Ricky, you win? 12. Hansi, 9.
Yeah.
Ricky says C, which was what? 9. All right, I'm going to give you another 5 seconds to see. Matthew Page says B, 15. Give it another second. Anyone? Nico says C. So, and Louis says C. So C is kind of the number that everybody's going for, yeah? And the answer is, ba-ba-boom. The one that nobody went for is 17.
Regtig?
Regtig. I hope it's right.
Wow.
It comes off Google, so Google better not be wrong. Which people are not like,
Ja, maar dit jy ask ChatGPT. Laat ek dit gou vir hom vra. By vas.
how many players have been in the Masters? Okay, so no points for anybody there, even for you guys. So C. Jacob said A. I didn't see when that came up. But
Dit kom nou
I'm
net
glad to
eers
give
deur
you
die
a
ouens Jock man. Jaco en Barry.
Huh?
Jaco en Barry het net eers geantwoord.
Yeah,
Zes
the
jaar
answer,
later.
guys, did you answer after I put the answer? Anyway, 1 point for you guys. Okay, let's go. Question 3. Fill in the missing letters to make a golf club's name. LVY.
Clovelly, Hansie, Clovelly.
Okay, well, anybody else?
Ja, Clow Valley.
That was obviously too easy. Okay. LVY, I suppose it's okay. 1 point for Hansi. So 1 for Donnie, 1 for Hansi. Fricky's on negative.
Ja.
We didn't even get the guy's chance to answer on the chat line. Sorry, guys. I think what we'll do is before we answer, I'll count to 5. And then, no, that's not even going to work. Okay. Question 4. Dush. Oh, no. Sorry, that was the answer. Question 5. Guess the golf course. Go for it. when you're ready.
Frikkie, ek gaan
Hansie.
sê, ek gaan sê Steenberg.
No, I'm going to say Paul. Or Boshenmeer.
Donnie Paul Valley.
No, ek dink jy's reg. Damn it.
How's that? Have you been to Pearl Valley, Donnie?
Oh,
Fuck it. I guess.
Yes?
Just I know there's mountains and everything there. So that's just like what I thought.
Okay. Yeah, but you've got to check it. It's not far apart. It's kind of there. But Hans is correct. It is, for sure, Boshenmeer. It's got that massive clubhouse.
well, that's unfair because I haven't been there, man.
Yeah, but that's also your problem, isn't it? Hansie,
Well,
you got
probably
2
helps.
points.
I've got 2 brothers that's members there, so yeah.
And Rudolph says Paul. So he's very adamant that it's Paul. Ricky says Fancourt. It's definitely not Fancourt. Mount Edgecombe. No. But close. But not close. Well done. 2 for you, Hansie. I've got to see where we are now. Okay, that was that one. Question number 7. What is the 50th ranked golf course in South Africa? A. Glen Vista. B. Ebotse. C. Mossel Bay. D. Sanlamir. E. Woodhill.
Frikkie.
Glen Vista.
Ja, so ek sê A.
I'm going with you.
Okay.
Hey.
So we got Glen Vista, Woodhill. Let's just give the guys we can do this here a chance on the chat line to give us their answer. Waiting for delay. D is Matthew. Anyone else?
Martin sê A, Barry sê D.
Where?
Jaco is with you.
Jaco says Woodhill.
Brian Sanlamir.
Yeah. Rudolph says Woodhill. Barry's D. Okay, let me just go back here because I can't remember what D was. Sanlamir. Okay. Okay, D. So I can tell you that there is some right answers here. Would you like to know? Gerard says E. Nico says Woodhill. Sanlamir says Leon. Jean Erasmus says Woodhill. Gary says Glen Vista. Ian says Glen Vista. So Glen Vista is the popular number. But the answer is Woodhill. Hold on, everybody. I think at this rate, Rudolph's leading this quiz. He's got a lot of them. Well done, Nico. Who said it first on our thing?
Hansie, I think.
Ja,
Did you say
Hansie,
Woodhill
ja.
again? Wow. So you're on 3 now.
Okay, thanks guys. I'm leaving. Goodbye.
Yeah. Gerard has also got Woodhill. So well done, Gerard. Give yourself a point there. And Jaco, you're now on 2 points. Well done, Jaco. Very nice shirt, Jaco. I think I might wear mine tomorrow, but I won't see you. Going down. Almal anders as u is falsie. Well, if you want to look at it that way, then yes. Question 6. This is something similar. Which course in Gauteng does not feature in the top 50? Pretoria Country Club, Wingate, Glendower, Copperleaf.
Donnie.
Hansie, Wingate.
Okay, Donnie, you go first.
I'm thinking Copperleaf.
Okay. Frikkie, what would you go for?
Ja, I'll also go Wingate, eh?
Okay. Interesting. Let's see what the other guys say. So we got 2 Wingates and 1 Copperleaf. We've got Jaco Jacob says Copperleaf. Matthew Page says B. What was B? That was Wingate. Barry says B. Kieran says B. Louis says B, which is all Wingate. Ian says Wingate. A. What was A? I can't remember what was A. Martin says D. Guy says Wingate. Jean says Wingate. So obviously Wingate, people don't rate Wingate much, do they? Was it this one? Oh yeah. So what were they choosing? Well, we know it's probably not Glendower because that's one of the better ones. Gerard says Wingate as well. Ricky says Copperleaf. Okay, so those are all the answers that come through. Gary says Copperleaf as well. Right. The answer is, everybody, the answer is Copperleaf. Can you believe it? Copperleaf is number 51. 51. And I was trying to be clever. Woodhill was 50.
Ek gaan saam met jou hierdie keer.
Oh. No, Woodhill was 49.
Sorry, Nick.
So, Don, you got a point.
Ja.
Yay!
Yeah, what do you want?
Donnie's got 2, Hansie's got 2, Frikkie's got -2.
I think Hansie's on 3, my friend.
I'm on 3. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes. Sorry.
Gary's got what? Yeah, well done. Nico, yeah. Wingate is 48, if I recall. If you might be right. No way, says Louis. We'll see, because this is about the time of the year where they re-rank these golf courses. And this is all taken from SA. top 100. So we're going to trust someone. So we just go with them. We can't make it up ourselves. Martin says Donnie rates PCC outside the top 100. Is that right?
It's not right. It's not rated.
Outside the top 1,000.
Well, there's not. There's 400 odd courses in South Africa. So you're putting it there.
I'm putting it last. Like I said, local housing, man.
You see, some people actually watch this show. Gary says, I can recall in our preview show for Wingate that we couldn't believe the ranking. There we go. Okay. Yes, ways. Okay. Whew, where are we? So many of these. So we did 6. So we're on to 8. Question 8. Name a golf course. I think I might have shown this question again, but I threw it in again. So there's a lot. Name a golf course which starts with 3 different par combinations. Example, par 5, par 4, par 3, par 3, par 4, par 5. This is going to take forever. So
Frikkie?
Go for it, Frikkie. Give me a name.
I would say par 5, par 4, par 3 would be Blair Athol.
Okay.
Yeah.
Par 5, par 4. You're right. Blair Athol is one of them.
Okay.
Well, I'm going to go Krugersdorp, but then I start on 10, not on 1.
No, it's got to start on 1. Nico says, hold on, wait. Brian says Acacia, let's think. Par 3, par 5, par 4, correct. So does Yaku says Acacia. Rudolph says Krugersdorp, par 5, par 5.
Yeah, not Krugersdorp, no.
No. Genre Acacia, well, I assume Acacia is right. Modderfontein, par 5, par 3, par 4, correct.
And then Jackal?
I will go Wanderers as well, Major.
Eh?
Wanderers? Or is that on the 10th? Par 5, par 4, par 3.
No, you're wrong. I'm on the wrong side. It's par 5, 4, 4. Martin says Glendower. Par 4, par 5, par 3. Correct.
Royal
And
East.
Jackal as well?
Jackal, par 5, par 4, par 3. Correct. What did you say, Donnie?
Royal East. The first is a par 5, par 3, and then
Correct.
a par 4.
So there's actually a lot. Gary Player says Brian. Where are we now? 4, 5, 3. Correct. National or GPT? Okay. All over the place. Well done. I think that was actually easier than I thought it was going to be. Here's a list that I compiled. Jackal Creek, Blue Valley is one of them. Par 4, par 3, par 5. Park View, par, what's that on 05, 4, 3, correct. Woodhill, also. Yes, also. Yes. Glendower, yes. Benoni Lakes. Oh, there we go. One we're playing now. Centurion, par 5, par 4, par 3, yes. Modderfontein, we said. Royal Joburg East. Silver Lakes. Let's think Silver Lakes. Which way do we go? Par 4, par 5, par 3. And Blair Athol. So everybody gets a point. Well done, everybody. It's nice to know that you know your golf courses. I should have been more specific and said they did it in this order, but well done. Acacia is a 3-4-4. Is it 3-4-4?
No, it's 3-4-4.
Oh, yeah. It is 3-4-4. So that second was not par 5. So everybody who said Acacia is wrong. Ian, Jean, Yaku, Ricky, Brian. Well done, Barry. You're awake here. Elements I can't remember. 1 point to Barry for falsing everybody.
That doesn't mean that he's one up, eh?
Yeah, he's done a good job there. All right, we've got 2 questions left. Question 9. Okay, now, here we go. Which Sunshine Tour players leading the Courier Guy Order of Merit? A. Niels Kirikat. B. Darren Fichart. C. Ryan van Velsen. D. Tristan Rollins. E. Robin Williams.
I'm going to go A.
Niels Kirikat. What are you going to go for?
Well, Maz, I didn't see the finish on Sunday, but I know Ryan van Velsen was leading coming into the tournament. So I'm going to go with C.
Okay. Donnie?
Yeah. I don't think it's or Tristan, so and definitely not Darren. So yeah, so for me between C and E. So yeah, I think I'm gonna go C. Ryan van Velsen.
Ryan van Velsen. Okay, thank you very much. I can tell you that most of them are, but it's just I've switched the orders around. So Ricky says C, Matthew says C, Gerard says D. Ian says Brian Owen. Gustav says, hello, Yalamana from Els Club Copperleaf. How's it, Mr. Gustav? Nico says A. Jean says Darren Fichart. Brian says F. Gary Player. You're a funny guy, Brian. You're a funny guy. A. Skitty Cat. The answer is, which everybody seems to be, Kieran says it here, Ryan van Velsen is now leading the Career Guy Order of Merit. Well done, Kieran. Well done, Hansi. You got 4 points, I think. Louis got it right. Ricky got, Matthew's got it right, and Gary's got it right. So let's just have a look at that again. Let's just do that. Brian van Velsen. Let me add the question, what is the significance of the Career Guy Order of Merit?
Entry into the Open.
Well, it's a current sunshine to a leaderboard that's there, but it's like, don't they get a spot at Sun City this year?
Maybe. Yeah, I think the Order of Merit won it, but it's even bigger than that, gents. The top 3 that haven't already got it, get it.
Open. It's open. So it's like,
yeah,
that's normally what they
get into Open, but it's even bigger than getting into Open.
Going to the Masters.
No, that's a whole different ball game. That. Shall I tell you?
Yeah, please.
Ricky is right. Ricky knows his stuff here, my friends, and so does Matthew. It might be they get in, but the top 3 Order of Merit get their DP World Tour cards next year, so they play on the main tour.
Sure.
So that is fantastic.
Yeah.
So I think like Casey Jarvis and those guys got it last year, so that's why they play there. But yes, they get tour cards, and so it's a massive thing for these gentlemen to finish in the top 3. I'm hoping. I can't remember the order now, but Tristan Lawrence is already exempt. He's already on the DP World Tour. But for me, I think Robin Williams. I don't know if you've watched Robin Williams. He's a great golfer. And he's so consistent. At Glendale, the first 2 days, he played great again. And he kind of fell off, but he was in the playoff at St. Francis for the SEC Championship. That kid, keep an eye. His nickname's Tiger. Right, keep an eye on him, because I think he's going to be South Africa's next big thing, Mr. Robin Williams. They get to play flicky, says Gerard. I have one more question, everybody, then we're done for today. Here we go. This is probably something similar. Who is South Africa's best ranked golfer on the World Golf Rankings? Come on, Matthew. Come on, Ricky. I hope you folks aren't Googling this stuff.
They are.
But they say it very quickly, so they're either Googling it very quickly.
Christian Besaid.
Well, I'm also going to go Besaiden out, because most of the top guys don't have official World Golf Rankings anymore. So it's either Besaiden out or Gary Gichu.
I'm going to go Tristan, because you guys went for the other guy.
Says Tristan. Barry, Robin Williams is a comedian and doesn't play golf. Well, this one does. It was actually quite sad when I Googled this went to the World Golf Rankings website, because I remember the day we had like 3 or 4 in the top 20. Remember when we had Ernie and Louis and Charles and Retief? They were all flying. Not anymore, my friends, because we do not have a South African in the top 50. I actually Googled Basil Wright the other day. 3,000 odd or 4,000 odd. Yeah. And Donnie, I was going to say, did you see Schwanel did quite well? This is between me and you in Cape Town today. Shot 3 under. So your audio went? Say again?
I think she shot 71, if I'm correct.
All I saw was 3 under. And if you want to know who Schwanel DeLonge is Donnie actually fitted her. So she did well there. Right. For those who did Google or not, most say Christian Besaidnout. Besaidnout says Louis. Rudolph says Westhazen. Ricky says Besaidnout. I don't know, says Gary. Louis Westhazen. Nope. I can tell you it's not, because he doesn't get ranking points anymore. So he's like 101 or something. Kieran says Robin Williams' second name is Tiger. His dad wanted to name him Sachin after Tendulkar, but mom said no, so they went with Tiger. Interesting. All right, here's the answer, everybody. I think you'll find this surprising. It's Eric van Rooyen, 59.
Right,
Christopher
yeah.
Staten is 61. Justin Lawrence is 78. 99. Zander Lombard. Dean Burmester is 100. And then I think Louis just after that. It's actually quite sad, don't you think?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. It's actually sad that I forgot about Eric. So, but yeah. Anyways.
And Eric
that's
won
how-
recently on the PGA Tour.
Yeah.
So that's what's pushed him up. So even, it's for the Masters, I think it's a top 50 are automatic. And then the others are invites for winners and what. So even if we were only going on world rankings, we wouldn't have a South African in the Masters.
Yeah, correct.
What's happened? But Dean also is on live and don't get ranking points, Mazza. That is correct. He does not get ranking points. I don't think they care because they're making money. Boys, thank you for participating in our quiz. We'll try to do it more often. It just takes a bit of time to find the questions and put this stuff together. But I thought today is the day that's going to happen. Thank you for watching. Donnie, last words?
Yeah, no, to the guys playing tomorrow, it's like see you guys there, play well. And then for the guys playing on Sunday at Ebotse, I hope you guys have a blast. Unfortunately, I won't be there. And then hope everybody's got a good rest of the week. And if you guys are sickling with your golf, my number's on the groups. Come and see me.
Nowhere to go. Hansi, good luck with your 2 times singles match play game.
Yeah, thanks, Maz. Looking forward to it, getting that over and done with. And then last words of just good luck to Frikkie and OMG playing the ladies. It's going to be tough, believe me.
Frikkie's been stressing about playing the ladies. They're playing chicks with sticks. And I said, what a great story for them to win their first ever match play game against Frikkie and Gerard and Ebotse. So go the ladies.
No,
I'm going to find some other ways to get there. But anyway, so no, lekker. We're looking forward. From my side, I just quickly want to do score predictions for Benoni, -5. And then for Ebotse, -3. And then obviously Fatty Simone is winning 7 and 6 at Ebotse. Go Gerard, come on, try it then.
Please take notes. 7 and 6. Basically, he's saying they're going to win the bonus points.
We have to. We don't have a choice.
It's going to be fun. I think that's going to be the theme for the rest of the year if you guys lose. Come on, the ladies. Hansi, make sure.
No, I'm going to have a nice chat to them again. So, yeah.
Thank you.
If Sunday was anything to go by, good luck.
Ons hoop almal se scores is in, want sover as daar 75% penalties, né?
Frikkie's going to try everything. He's going to try everything.
Gaan alles gooi.
Suddenly the cap's going to be 20.
Ja.
Hansi, I might let my plans slide on Sunday.
Yeah, I think he said.
Ja, gelukkig het jy uitgebreek.
Yeah, Donnie said he's cancelling his plans on Sunday so he can come cheer on the ladies and caddy for them. That's what he said. Okay, everybody. It's been an hour. Thank you again. Until next time. We'll see you tomorrow.